I got this client 1 million views in 5 days and 3,500 email signups. I want to talk about how we did it because so many people are creating content in a couple of ways that are not really going to convert for you. One is people will often view their social media like their sales page, like how you might post on Facebook or how you might do it on your website. And they'll come on here and say, this is what we offer and this is what you should do and this is what you should sign up with us. But that's not what people are looking for on TikTok or most platforms. They're looking for a connection and to get exposure to your expertise and understand who you are and what value you offer. But the other thing is people will often create a couple of posts or just think about a post a week or just the post for the day, and they don't have an overreaching strategy and they don't have a strategy that connects to their marketing and business plans. And then the third issue that people run into, which is one that we really addressed here for this client, is that they struggle to show up naturally on camera because they're so used to talking to people and getting that energy from people. So when it's on camera, it's such a struggle. It's really hard. It's okay that we acknowledge that finally. It is hard to show up on camera and act natural. It takes practice. So what I did with this client who was really struggling but had some really great things to say was I actually hopped on a Zoom and I just talked with them. I had a conversation for almost an hour and they answered questions and they talked through things, and then we took clips of what they said and the top pieces of what they said and we turned that into video for TikTok, which is how we got this. Then we took the top points they made and turned those into graphics with like quotes on them and then captions for Instagram and Facebook that expanded on what they were talking about. We put it together and created a couple blog articles and finished it off with a newsletter that directed people to this TikTok video, this blog article, or this podcast episode, depending on which piece people clicked on. So now she can get the data of what people are most interested in from her newsletter. And it means we immediately got a newsletter out to everybody who signed up. We posted 3 times a day on this account, and we didn't always tell the whole story in each video. Sometimes it would just be clips of highlighting what she was talking about. You had to go to the next clip or click on her bio to go to her podcast to hear the rest of it, because we also took the audio files and turned those into podcast episodes, little mini episodes. But the reason this is powerful is it meant she got to engage with somebody and have that energy to create the content in a way that was really authentic. It meant that she could reach people on video, people who would rather read blogs, people who would rather listen to podcast episodes while they're working out or commuting. She was able to really meet people where they are. And that's the power of the 100 post package that we use. And it's clear when you see the results, just how powerful it is.